Welcome everybody to Long Beach as we continue the AIRL Cup Series season. And what a track Long Beach was. This was the first race we started streaming on T-Man Sports last season. What a track it is. Look at these two straightaways that go right next to each other. Got a bunch of people practicing on the racetrack right now. A lot to talk about in this pre-race session. Race number 9 of the Sunoco Cup Series season. You can see all the drivers there practicing at the end of the circuit. We're here on the front straightaway, waiting for cars to go by. Oh, another one coming up here. And I gotta say, super excited for what it's gonna be. At least an interesting race. We don't know if it's gonna be fun. We don't know if it's gonna be chaotic, but we sure do know it's gonna be something. Again, thank you all for joining us in the pre-race show. Just a couple of minutes until the race qualifying starts. So all the cars go along behind me. Let's start off with the point standings. They're getting close within the mid to rear pack. Of course, up front, it's nothing too much to say. It's nothing too much in the front of points. Right now, Coma still leading the points by quite a large margin. We have Saturn sitting in second place, 20 points behind, top of the hour. Okay, so the numbers are incorrect on this graphic, but all the names are correct. I apologize for that. Top up to third place in points. Currently sitting 62 points back. TCT sitting in fourth. Krieger sitting in fifth. CH Fan up to sixth place, and this is where all the points starts to get interesting from a fourth on back. 74-78 between TCT and Krieger, very close there. CH Fan, Saints, Bede, all very close, within 3 points of each other for 6th, 7th, and 8th. And then not even too far behind, 9th and 10th, Jackson and Pink, just a point off from each other. They're all pretty far back compared to Coma. They're 10 points back compared to Bede, and that's where that cut line is. So Pink desperately needs to get into the point standings. He doesn't want to throw it. Was able to do it last season. We still got a couple of races to go. We'll talk about that. But in terms of everything else, you know, Saints sitting in a good place. If Saints can show up. CH Fan on the up and up. S-Rank Motorsports one position away from getting all their drivers in. Bede is going to need to go to race tonight. Been slowly falling back in the points. We talked about this last week in New Hampshire about how this was all going to go. See more cars going around there. Let's talk about our upcoming races. Next week is the All-Star race at Bristol. Then we have Charlotte, Atlanta. I think we have a couple of more tracks. There goes Alpha shutting down the game. We have after Atlanta is Indy, and then Iowa, and then that's the last race of the chase. As we would get everyone back into the game. We'll talk about a couple of drivers in qualifying, ones to watch. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Long Beach, a race that we've all been kind of waiting for since last season's race here at Long Beach. Watching it back, it was not a good race, but it was definitely a fun one to be a part of, and you know that's what started it all here for Team and Sports with AIRL after that long break of no AIRL racing. That's hard to say fast for some reason, but we'll get everyone into qualifying here. You can see everyone spawning in on that spawn zone. A lot of drivers, 18 people qualify or in practice set a time in the last hour or two. So a lot of people setting up ready to race in this one. Very similar to Tsukuba. Tsukuba we raced on Monday night. We won't be doing that this week, thankfully. As we just wait for everyone to get qualifying all set up and ready. Looks like Avento's lining up to be the first one to qualify. Vento right now sitting 11th in points. Just got knocked out of the top 10 by Jackson. So Vento sitting two spots out. And it was it was a big letdown for Vento last season, not making it into the chase. And then a lot of drivers who were in the chase just not racing afterwards. You know, that was from a mix of things. But Avento was very disappointed that he couldn't get in, and then all the people in the chase were just kind of just not racing. This season's very different. Everyone in the top, I'd say, top 12, top 13 have been pretty active this season. There's a couple of exceptions in there. I mean, NPC's been showing up as of late. Unfortunately, had to go last week. If I'm recalling correctly, had to go before the race started last week at New Hampshire. But you know, it's just been such an active season. Every race we've been able to get, I think, up to field cap. I think a couple times we weren't able to, but you know, last chance qualifiers has been pretty common this season as we still wait for everyone to get all set up and ready. I think we're just waiting on Alpha to set stuff up. Oops. Hearing them get into a car somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Oh, here they are. I'll have to get a map up. There we go. So 11 corners here at Long Beach as we watch everyone spawn in. Get ready for qualifying. They're right now on the racetrack. As you can see, a majority of the cars are on the racetrack. See everyone lined up here. Avento will be the first car to go off. Oh, we're still waiting on Alpha to get qualifying all started. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. I have not come into a road course in so long. It is a, I think, timed session. It's like Alpha's sending out cars one at a time. Interesting. Looks like CH1 will be the last car to go. So it appears it will be a timed qualifying session. Oh, let's see. Something's up with my main monitor. There we go. I apologize for that. So it looks like we'll have 6 minutes for qualifying. Since it is a road course, I thought we were just going to do last chance qualifiers, but it looks we're doing timed qualifying. I was not aware of that, but you know, I can't say I'm in disagreement. It's a new rule for this race in particular is to stay in the voice chat. So Every driver has to be in the voice chat unless they have someone relaying information, then that's allowed. Oh, Goose into the wall there. Avento the first one to set a time. All the time's getting put up now. I'm gonna get some clarification on what how this is gonna work. So about 5 or so laps is what everyone will get. Okay, so there are going to be 2 groups, and then last chance qualifiers. So that's how qualifying will work. So 9 being sent out now, and then I believe whoever's left will be sent out this for Group 2. So this is again Group 1 qualifying. Dark to the top of the board with a 118.1. Saturn sitting in second, Top in third, Krieger in fourth, Goose in fifth, Avento sixth, Ball in seventh, CH Trend eighth, and Saints right now sitting in ninth. I guess while we're here, let's go over some of the drivers to watch. 2 in this group that I have been looking at. Top of the hour, one of the drivers that, I think to look out for, won last week at, New Hampshire. Sorry, a lot of things popping up on my screens. But top of the hour, won last week in New Hampshire. Was really fast at Tsukuba that was the last road course we've had. And all so far, 4 top 5s of 8 starts. Not the greatest record, but on the up and up for Top. And right to the top of the board as I say that. 118.071 for Top. Saturn up to second place. Saturn on the up and up. S-Rank Motorsports running their kind of Red Bull flavored cars once again this time around for Long Beach. Saints right now sitting 7th place on the board. One win, that was at Tsukuba, so the last road course winner. All 4 starts have been in the top 5 at the finish, so Saints with a really good record right now in terms of finishes. Again, with the win at Tsukuba, a little bit controversial between Saints and Avento, but I think Avento. I can't remember if it was Avento or not. It's been a while. But definitely one driver to look out for tonight is that 23 Toyota. 40 seconds left. Ooh, 40 seconds left now. 30 in Group 1. Top still with the fastest time. Dark still hanging up with a really good time in third. Goose, CH Trend, Krieger, the bottom 3. Alpha said he was going to be he's going to enforce the walls pretty hard I think he said 3 taps, and it's a penalty. That's for the race. No idea on qualifying. I mean, we've seen how lenient it's so far been with the wall taps, so I haven't seen any invalidations come through. Of course, I haven't really been looking. So here's your times as everyone else comes across the line for their final laps. Loose into the wall pretty hard there at the end, out of turn 11. So I think CHN will round out the field. So far, no one has improved. Saints with a slightly better time. Saturn to the top of the board. A 1:18.013 steals it away from top. Just 6 1,000ths of a second. Or hundredths, sorry. Thousandths is a little bit too close. 6 100ths of a second. And CHN coming across the line. I think that will wrap it up for Group 1. So Saturn, the fastest time. Have to keep this little board on our right in mind. Get ready for group number 2. So Saturn, Dark actually get put down to 4th out of all that. And as Vento saw, less than 1/10 of a second between 1st and 3rd. All 1:18 zeros. That is crazy how close those times were. And even then, Dark is only a 1:18.1. Super close to Saturn's time, just 1/10 off. CH Fan 3/10 off. Ballin 8/10 off. Same with Saints. Krieger 9/10, and then Goose is a full second off of the time, which, I mean, isn't bad at all. So it looks like everyone else will line up on the back straightaway in this group. NPC, Jinty, Coma, Casey, PCT, Pink, Blaze, Bead. We'll see if Ballin shows up. Top's still in a car. It's just get off my spectate menu, please. Awful will start sending cars one by one. We'll stay with NPC for just a minute. Everyone else gets sent out. Blaze running his Reese's car. Is he the driver of the Zero? Not gonna be able to, he's not gonna be allowed to run that in the actual race, so I'll have to get that one changed. So Group 2 going out on track now. We'll keep those times in mind. Is you looking to make another start this season? TCT. I don't quite remember who was the first one to set a, or first one to go out. Looks like it might be TCT. Oh no, it was Ginty, the first one to go out. A 1 minute 20 first lap for Ginty. Casey, a 1 minute 24. So already these times are... quite a bit slower. Pink, oh, the 1 minute 17. First one to break into the 117 range. Everyone else still within 118.9s, about a second off of where they need to be. Homo 118.4. This second group so far a lot slower. Let's talk a little bit about our points leader, Coma, right now. As there we go. On a slump of the season, hasn't gotten a win since Vegas. Yes. No. Did he win Phoenix? Excuse me a minute. Sorry, Coma's last win was at Phoenix. That was race 4. We're now on the race 10. Still has a pretty good overall stat line. 6 of his 8 starts have been in the top 5. Again, 2 wins on the season, still leading the points by quite a margin. But Pink right now setting a stupid fast lap. And now Coma to the top of the board, a 117.1. And it's so funny, on our big board here, I mean, just look at the name. Whoa, okay. Thank you, cameraman. But Coma on the top of the board, this is of everybody. Look how many names are on here. So Coma, Pink, Saturn, Top, Evento, Dark. I mean, just everybody's name on here, as we have 2 minutes left to go. Keep watching, only a minute and a half left in Group 2. Blaze to third, a 117.3 for Blaze. So right now, Ballin, Saints, and Krieger on the hot seat. Or sorry, Ballin on the hot seat. That's right below TCT, who's Thomas Cooltrain or something on Cooltray. So TCT currently safe in 10th, and it shows up as 5th on our board, but that's because, you know, there's 2 groups. Although CHFan just went above. This is so hard to track. Yeah, so TCT still safe in 10th. Ballin needs to find a little bit better time to get out of LCQ. But again, Ballin below are in last chance qualifiers. Everyone below a 118.7 right now. So anyone that has a 118.8 or larger of a time will be in last chance qualifiers. This is going to be really confusing for me to write down. So far, I don't think anyone has been invalidated as we finish up the second round. And it's over. So second round over. Last chance qualifiers will be 4 minutes instead of 5. Yeah. Everyone will finish up their laps. Genty was the first one to cross the line when we started, but I doubt he'll be the first one here. Actually, you might still be. Oh, Bede hitting the wall. I think he might have jumped out of his car. So right now, as it stands, Coma, Pink, Blaze, Saturn, Izu in 5th, top of the hour 6th, Avento 7th, Dark 8th, CHman 9th, TCT 10th, Bede now still in last chance qualifiers in 11th with a 1:18.6. Then Ballin, Saints, Krieger, Genty, Goose, NPC, and Casey. As I think everyone has crossed the line now. Looking at the board. Oh, that's way under the base plate. But I believe that will give Coma the pole. So another pole for Coma. This will be his 4th of the season. Hank was faster on certain hot laps than Coma, but not able to pull a 1:16. Hank will line up in 2nd place. Of course, I just want the official word from Alpha. TCT just safe. Everyone below TCT on the board. So that's Bede, Ballin, Saints, Krieger, Genty, Goose. Is that NPC? Yeah, NPC. And Casey. Man, a lot of drivers in LCQ. 8 drivers in last chance qualifiers. So everyone mostly just sit here at the time board, kind of, oh, dang. Sitting here at the time board. A short break. And we'll watch everyone else line up on the back straightaway. As we get ready for last chance qualifiers. If you're unfamiliar with how LCQ works, anyone below 10th gets one last shot to be in the race. The field cap is 13, so only 3 will make it. Oh, boy. And just waiting for everyone to get lined up, waiting for everyone to get ready for last chance qualifiers. Now they'll start letting cars out again. Only 4 minutes once everyone's out. Genty will be the first one to, not Genty, Bede will be the first one to set times. And Genty will be the last car to go. So only about 3 minutes left. No one has completed a time yet. Bede, first one will cross the line. 1:18.7, pretty good time. BC at 1:18.9. Find a little bit more because we want Saints. Saints was the winner at Tsukuba. Now sent in last chance qualifiers. 2.5 minutes. Now Bede, NPC, and Ballin, the only three I'll be able to go through as of right now. 1:30 left on the clock. AC at 120, Genty at 120, Saints at 120, Krieger at 120. They're just 2 seconds off of where you need to be. Right now, Bede, very much a solid time, a 1:18.1. So Bede will be moving on. That's a very good time. NPC, a 1:18.9. It's a low time. Saints up to 5th. You need to be in the top 3. Krieger come around out of turn 11. Drops down to 7th place. No improvement that lap. Falling on a part-time ride for this season. Last season he was up there, the battle with Coma. And those many of final restarts. Ballin couldn't hold him off on the final lap. Tried his best though, definitely tried his best. 30 seconds left in last chance qualifiers. Time has expired. Final laps for everybody. Oh, and Ballin slams the wall. No improvement Going to be coming from Ballin, who on a 119.3. That's what people have to beat. Speaker's going to have this last chance to do it. Improves, but not going to be in. Ginty, last one. Doesn't get in. Beat NPC and Ballin your last 3. That will make it in to the race. We'll be right back. We'll start racing here in Long Beach in just 5 minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back on Team Ed Sports. Welcome everybody to Long Beach as we get ready for race number 9 of the AIRL Sunoco Cup Series season and our second road course of the season. I am excited. Everyone get lined up on the back straightaway. We're going to have a standing start, so everyone will be lined up in a grid. Now the problem is there isn't quite enough grids for all the drivers. We'll get that settled out for you as we get to watch everyone line up on the back straightaway. Tight qualifying times, especially for pole in that first group. Coma kind of shutting it out there in that second group. So we kind of just get to look at all the different cars here. Blaze starting in third. Going to be actually able to run that car. So everyone just getting their cars spawned in. We'll go over your starting lineup here in just a moment. Actually, let's go ahead and do it now while we have the time. So starting on the pole is Coma. Right on his outside will be Pink. Inside outside might look completely different. This is a road course, of course. Road 2, Saturn and Blaze. Blaze getting time over Saturn with pretty fast lap, honestly, from him. Izu starting there in 5th place alongside with Top of the Hour. A little bit farther back than I thought Top would be, but still a pretty good starting spot. And Izu, again, impressing me, of course. Part-time driver filling in the 1 for Hunter. Row 5, CHFan and TCT. Both those drivers kind of rounding out the back. TCT starting in 10th. And then the last chance qualifiers drivers, row 6, NPC and Bede. Bede actually having quite a fast time in last chance qualifiers, but only goes up to 11th as the fastest. NPC making a start. See if NPC can actually make a finish though. And then rounding out the field all the way in 13th is Ballin. So the rivalry or whatever, I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying. Between Coma and Ballin could happen once again. Ballin is great at road courses. Unfortunately for him, not able to get it done here as they start to roll off. We'll take a look at our race analysis. 43 laps, 86 miles. Pit window's about 30 to 35 laps. See all the drivers kind of go through turn 11. We'll watch them line up here. Oh, sorry, they're actually going down pit lane. Now you can actually see them go down pit lane. We'll take a look at that race analysis once again. Pit speed is 85 suds per second. Try to figure out where they're going. Oh, that's loud. So we'll roll through our qualifying lineup once again. I just realized there's no row 4. I'm sorry about that. So again, Long Beach, 11 corners. Lots of high speed, lots of almost chicane-like things, and of course the fountain, turn 2, where we saw Coma get sent by Ginty onto the fountain. And Coma ended up coming back from a couple of cautions to win last season. Not the fastest in terms of hot laps. That's still taken by Pink over practice. Now get everyone lined up. Slow down out of turn 11. There's all the cars. We will have a countdown. There's the 5 red lights, or lights that we'll be using. We just wait to get everyone back in their correct spots. Bede was in the wrong spot. Looks like actually everyone will have their own spot. There's all the cars. Waiting on Alpha for the countdown. So Alpha said 20 seconds. Here's the lights. 5 red lights and lights out, and away we go. Long Beach Grand Prix is underway. Into turn 1, Saturn up on top of a couple of cars and goes over, and that will immediately bring out a caution. Quickly, this one will come out to a caution. Up in the front. Right now, Izu with the lead, NPC in second place. Oh boy. Oh. H-Man tried to dive it in. NPC gets walled, but will get the race back. So we made it one corner. And they will keep pacing. So let's take a look back at the start, because there's a lot to look at. So lights out there. So what happens going into turn 1? It looked like Saturn had a lag spike. Let's stop it here, slow it down. So Saturn turns in and just does not break a single bit. Flies into coma, goes on top of Izu, on top of Pink, and then comes to a crashing stop. That's how everyone was able to get by there. CHRAN NPC taking advantage of that. Let's watch and listen along with Coma. Try to get that one pulled up for you. Let's listen in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Saturn, are you good?
He just lagged and killed. He went bowling.
Oh my god.
Bowling is the right response to that one. We're gonna start pacing. Oh my goodness, Saturn just going over. So pit road will be open this time by. We'll see if there's any takers. I don't think there would be. YouTube is fighting me right now, so I'm trying to get a replay from Dark's angle. But YouTube, it doesn't like me. All right, let's take a look from Dark's angle.
Yeah, I saw it. He's just cooking with that. Here they come. Oh!
Looks like maybe the H-Fan will come in. That will be it. There is no choose cone. Probably for the best. Saturn having a massive lag spike into turn one, goes bowling, flips himself. He'll be lined up at the back behind CH Fan, I presume, unless he got some spots there. It looks like he got past Ballin. Crap, we gotta go first. So we should go green this time. So many people here. Alright, pace car should come in this time. We'll try this one again. NPC this time on the front. Right behind is Izu. We're underway here at Long Beach. Oh, crap. Oh, we already got trouble. Top of the hour spinning in the back. Or sorry, TCT spinning in the back. Caught it. We stay green. At turn one, it's a little bit more chaotic. But we are able to make it through. Big time send by Top. I think maybe had some help. Pink takes second place. And Izu just walls the 17. This is going to be a chaotic race. So you better strap yourselves in. It's going to be a tough one to watch as there's a traffic jam. Oh my goodness. Got cars still spinning there in the back. Oh, CH-Man just during coma there. Blaze with the lead. NPC and Izu fighting for second place. Bede up to third. Fighting with TCT. They both go into the wall and then go wide. As things start to calm down. Keep an eye on this rear pack. So, already a lot has happened, and it's only lap 5, and really only had 2 laps of green flag racing. We watched TCT and Dark battle. Don't ask me for what spot. I really could not tell you. So right now, Blaze, Izu, Pink up to third, getting past NPC. They're trying to keep focus on the whole field, but with how large this field is and how this track is, it's going to be hard to see anything. Izu takes the lead away from Blaze through turn 6, I want to say. Maybe 9, 8. Ah, man, there's so many corners here. Here comes Pink, already up here with the leaders. Seeing a whole bunch of my bads and bros in chat, which means people are angry and messing up. Pink up to second place, getting around Blaze on turn 11. And now catching up to Izu. With Izu, a little bit of contact. Lots of contact between Izu and Pink. Down the front straightaway into turn 1. Pink backs off, lets Blaze oh my goodness, lets Blaze by in turn 2. As things start to calm down. Not sure what has happened to Coma. Oh, Coma's internet had an issue. He is going to be 20 seconds back. Now, it's a long race, so... And he's gone from a few laps down to winning the race, so... Same thing happened to Coma last season. Izu aggressive, trying to take the lead away. Trying to get it back. Plays with the inside through turn 11. The dead heat. They go through the front straightaway, crossing the line. Man, is that close. 0.000. Apparently crossed the line. Izu falls back behind the 28 as they go into turn 1. Izu maybe had a little help there from Pink, who takes second place. A whole lot of bumpers going through the fountain corner. And Pink will have the lead going through turn 4. Going down West Shoreline Drive. Into the walls, gotta be careful. Is down on the inside, looking to take the lead back. Bede maybe gonna catch up to Izu for third. If I have any guess on what's gonna happen here, ooh, Bede hard into the wall. Bede a little bump there to the back of the 1. Now they're gonna be side by side. Again, this is for third. We were talking a little for the last couple of weeks how Bede right now is been slowing down in his performance. He was up in the top 5 in points early in the season. Now sitting right now in 8th, right on the chase cut line, looking for a good performance tonight. And Bede pretty good at road courses. One of his stronger races, I believe. Field getting pretty spread out now. Continue to watch the battle for third. Blaze taking back the lead. Go and refocus on the lead. This is going to be a group of 5 cars that kind of broke away from everybody else. It's really only these 4. The Vento and NPC have a, let's just go with a measuring contest. And, oh, what happened here? Pink and Bede. What happened? Oh, it was a huge leg spike by Pink. Spun out. and then got caught up with Bede. Bede went wide, got caught up on the outside. And Pink still having lag issues. He stopped outside of turn 1. And we might lose Pink's stream now because of that. Blaze will have the lead by a long shot. Izu in second, TCT in third. And that's going to really spread out these front guys. So 2 S-Rank Motorsports drivers now with internet issue have had 3 cars, sorry. Saturn on lap 1, Coma on the restart, and now Pink is now continuing on. He's significantly far back. So we refocus on the field. Avento up to 6th place. Starting to find some speed late, or I'd say late, pretty early into this race. Coming up on Bede for 4th place. We refocus on the battle for the lead. Izu not too far behind now. Oh, Blaze hitting the little cutout there on the wall. That gives Izu a chance on the inside to take the lead away and will clear out of turn 5. So a little mistake by Blaze is all it takes for Izu to take this lead away. TCT starting to catch up. Still staying in front of Avento. Oh, TCT hitting the concrete wall. It's going to be a slow turn 11. Things starting to calm down here. 10 laps complete. Blaze putting a bumper to the back of the 1. Can't quite take advantage. And there was a big argument between Coma and Blaze after MRL at Charlotte. That was not yesterday, on Friday. Well, Blaze kind of going back to what he was before the season. And, oh, we just had an incident. A couple of drivers at the back. We'll get a replay on it in just a moment. Let's take a look at the replay that happened here. This is going to be between Dark and Coma, and caution is out on the racetrack. Maybe a disconnect from Coma. No, Coma is stuck on the racetrack. It's going to be from right here. Maybe had a lag moment and then slid right into that little spot there on the fountain. Collected Dark. We'll take another look at it on the replay as these guys race back. Wanting to listen to me tonight. All right, let's take a look from Coma's angle and what happened there.
Oh, that's so unlucky. Okay, Dark.
Oh, and he got himself stuck on the fountain right there.
You just changed your back already?
Alright, race back.
All right, let's see what happened. We're gonna go and slow this one down. So gets a bump there, messes up turn 1, gets a bump. And as they go into the front corner, I mean, Coma just kind of turns down on Dark. I mean, this was very similar incident to what we saw last season Coma and Ginty. So, me personally, I see Coma coming down on Dark, but maybe Dark should have backed off there. I mean, Dark was slightly coming up, maybe, so. We look from our angle on it. Alpha said he didn't know what happened, and no penalties. Alpha, not sure what happened there. Pit road will be open. I believe NPC said that they were going to come down pit road, and I think it's going to be pretty busy. This pit road is not very forgiving. They have issue going into pit road. Let's see. It is a tight pit road to get onto. As you can see, everyone just dives in, and it's going to be everybody on pit road. Pit boxes are back. And it's a long pit road, too. You can see Pink's pit box and Coma's pit box all the way back here. Some people are going to be out of their stall by the time you leave. And the pit road's right here. PCT is going to come out in front of Izu, who tries turning him as they go through and cross the line. Wow. Oh. As we take a look back at the replay of the race off of pit road, pretty close. Izu showing a little bit of feedback there as they come across. Oh, and everyone's gonna stop on the back straightaway. Someone had a wall pop. Start going again. So we'll restart lap 13. Surprised we made it that far. PCT will be, oh, why are we wall riding? That seems like a really bad idea, but okay. PCT the control car, and we are back underway. Mento getting some good spots early here, getting around Blaze. Going to turn one. Mento bumper to the back of the one. They go 3 wide. And everyone makes it through pretty cleanly to the fountain corner. This is where it gets really tight. Once again, really clean through there. Dark, oh, well, just as I say that, Dark and others get involved there at the back. As the battle for the lead, TCT and Izu break away from Beat and everybody else. Pile up out of turn number 6. They get that all settled out. TCT hard into the wall. Izu will take the lead. TCT, big late block on Bede. Able to keep second place. Wow, everyone's just slamming off of the wall. Turns 9, 10, and 11. Vento with the dive uses a whole bunch of TCT to try to get some rotation there. Still not able to get it. TH Fan up to 3rd and 4th place. Izzy will pull away with about a second of an advantage. About to be time for TCT to catch up. S-Rank Motorsports, fastest of any team throughout practice. When I mean fastest, I mean like seconds faster than everybody else. It was kind of crazy how fast everyone was in practice. TH Fan clear for 3rd, and now looking to take 2nd place away. Everyone kind of gets into the wall. Eden Evento going back to battle for 4th. Just let Evento go. CH Fan up to 3rd place. Or sorry, up to 2nd place as TCT drops back to 4th. Vento able to go on by. Now CH Fan looking to take the lead. Oh, NPC had a huge moment. NPC just not braking for the corner. Might have had a lag spike there. Yeah, just a huge lag spike for NPC and a hard hit, man, into that runoff. Is he still able to hold the lead in front of CH Fan? Evento is ready to make his move. Oh, CH Fan down to the inside. Got help from Evento from behind, but it's not enough. Izu still holds on to the lead. CH Fan dives it in, hits the wall, and will fall back. Too much of a send there on turn 6. Wow, everyone just bouncing off the wall. Junior was saying, oh, you know, maybe some people might be able to get away with wall ups. I mean, I think everyone's going to be able to get away with some wall taps here. And actually, never mind. Izu will be the first one to get a penalty for using the wall. As a grid drop. Vento up to 2nd place by quite a little bit. CH Fan holding on to 3rd. TCT, Bede will be battling for 4th. Then Coma and Pink had to join the rest of them. They're all just stacking up back here. Must I say more? TCT still holding on to 3rd place. Everyone else still slamming into each other. Coma in the right in the middle of this. And had an internet spike, put him 20 seconds back, and a couple of cautions later. Now trying to get just through this traffic. Guarantee you, once Coma gets through this traffic, he'll be pulling away as he slams the rear end of the 88. Gets on by. I'm not sure if the CH Fan will be too happy with that. Vento and TCT might have a battle coming up here in just a couple of laps. Whoa. Vento into the wall. Oh, TCT dropping back significantly. Will be getting passed by Bede. So now Bede up to third as Izu continues to pull away. Coma 3 wide, takes 2 spots and moves on. And now Coma will be chasing down Avento and Izu. Wow, they're still bouncing off of each other in the back. Big spike there. Blaze makes it go 3 wide, walls pink. And Bede together. Will that be a caution? Pink is stopped on the racetrack. Everyone has to avoid. And Pink, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that's not a caution. I mean, it's a 2-car incident, so I understand why it's not, but wow. Blaze just wrecked 2 cars. That probably will be a penalty. So let's take a look back on the replay. So watch the Blaze, who's going to make it 3 wide. That's the 28. Going to be the blue car. Comes in, makes it 3 wide on these guys. Just pushes them out of the way. And then gets into Pink. And then they just get locked together. You can see him there. And Blaze will get a penalty for that one, a grid drop for the 28. Oh, we got a car flip to Vento! Upside down, the car, oh, the auto flip did not work. Collects Blaze, or sorry, oh, and collects Pink. Car finally flips back onto its wheels. You can see how far Pink and Bede were. Gonna have to assume lag caused this one. Let's watch this one from Coma's angle. He got it pretty good.
Does the same shit over and over.
What the fuck? Flip.
Oh, we got a crash.
Yep. I made it through. Is that race back?
So again, we'll take another look at this one. So 3 wide, kind of same thing that happened with Blaze, except this one, I don't think, let's see. There's a little bit of contact here. Avento just comes and slams into the wall, and then that one's less intentional than the one with Blaze. Wow. Coma, Izu, and Blaze. I mean, Blaze already had one, but Coma and Izu will go to the back. So, harsh penalties for those two. Izu already had a... Well, I mean, Izu already had a grid drop, so maybe this one's just on Coma. So Coma will get put to the back of the field. Izu was put to the back because... sorry, due to the wall taps, and then Blaze with that incident with Pink and Bede. Vento's argument, pretty strong though, that this is, I mean, you're going 3 wide into one of the tightest corners of the racetrack, if not the tightest corner. So far, 2 grid drops have been handed out just because, you know, that's, can't really go 3 wide there. And as always said, you must always leave the space. Pit road will be open this time. And everybody but NPC comes in. And Coma come out first. Yep. Won't be out first in Izu, but of course they got to go to the back. Then it's going to be close between CH and TCT. Oh, I don't even know who got it. I think CH fan just barely got that one. No, TCT. Oh my goodness, look at the replay on this. Look at how close that is. Man. Oh, Avento spins. Oh, TCT spun. It'll be NPC, then CH. It should be TCT. Ballin, unfortunately, might have to retire. It looks like Top retired at some point from the race. We get ready to restart. Pace car comes in. And we are back underway here at Long Beach. Three wide through the fountain. Avento goes wide. Izu gets caught up with Bede. And battle for the lead between CH and TCT and NPCs. They squeeze together. Oh man, that fence is not see-through. Oh, CH fan up on 2 wheels. NPC upside down, and caution will come back out in front of the field. Collects Coma. And there goes the car back, going up and over. And it looks like Pink fighting with TCT to get the race back. Pink has the inside. Who's going to get it at the line? Oh, I don't know. Board has it marked as TCT, but that was super close. Let's maybe take a look back if there's any concern. All right, let's take a look at what happened. This is NPC in the orange 00. I'm gonna guess just went in a little bit too hot. Oh, TCT way too hot. And oh, it was EH fan. It was TCT who... Okay, so this is interesting. TCT slams into the wall, then NPC gets caught up with them, and then CH fan comes in and finishes it off. So maybe the incident there caused by TCT. Saturn getting involved. Coma was caught up on this one. I mean, he had Ballin right behind him, nowhere to go. I want to see who got it at the line. No, it was TCT who got it at the line. Barely see it there, but it was TCT slightly ahead. Drivers may be complaining about the track. Jinsey, I'd love to check out Dark Stream for a crash out, but his stream is so quiet, I can't hear anybody. Let's go ahead and take a look at Coma's replay on this one. Maybe listen in as well.
Oh, and NPC foot.
Oh, great. And now all that progress is gone.
Nowhere for Coma to go.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I knew coming into this race it was going to be really chaotic. It's a full field. It's a really tight racetrack. Reason just we even came back here was just because, you know, Long Beach was last season and it went and was crazy. So it was historic for the Ginty hate night, but I don't know about much else. Well, we just started to go pacing and then they stopped. It's what? Is Bede the pace car? Okay. It's just so quiet. Google got rid of my tool to make it louder. I would be able to make it louder, but it's just... They got rid of my plugin that made it so I could do that. Start pacing once again. Pit road will be open. Not sure if anyone needs to pit. Pit road will be open this time. Again, I don't think anyone's going to come down pit road. And so far, no one. NPC will come down pit road. A little over halfway through the race. Good job, Alpha. Alright, so TCT will be on the front row with Pink, CH Van, Dark, and Avento. So they'll stop again. Alright, expecting another chaotic restart. CT Pink, CH, Dark, Avento, your top five, or sorry, Saturn, your top five. Swap the two. Base car will come in this time. And we are back underway. Oh, 3 wide in the carousel, and it's chaos. CH Van went around. Everything else actually pretty clean, surprisingly. TCT and Pink will battle for first. And Avento and Saturn's car are very similar. Saturn now finally up front after being in the back all day so far. And oh, hard in the wall they go. Oh, more going on back here. Pink will take the lead. Oh, Avento is bouncing off people. Avento kind of slowed down and nearly stopped. Now it's going to be with this little group of people as Pink pulls away. Dark will lead this little pack. Izzy went wide. It's just a glob of cars. Oh, Bead and Dark get caught up on the wall and they will drop back. NBC slams into the wall. That just shows you what can happen. Whoa. Shows you what can happen. Just take it a little bit too hot, get caught up on the wall, and boom. King and Saturn pull away. Izu leading for this group for third. Vento and TCT battling for fourth. He's all over Avento, sends him into turn one. Wow. Just full on sends him, and Avento gets caught up on the fountain corner, reverses into Blaze. What is he doing? What? For what purpose? Why would he back up? So he hits the wall, messes up the corner. Okay, not a big deal. And then he backs up into Blaze. Vento said he had help from TCT going into the corner. I mean, no. I mean, he said he was going to turn to the 42. They just all got caught up again back here. TCT's trying to catch up on somebody there. CH fan pulling away from the little group. NPC had an issue. Yeah, this is a race of all time. Is it a good one? Yeah, it's chaotic for good to watch, not good to race in. Coma getting a drive. Wow, Coma getting a drive through. What happened? Oh, okay. So this is what happened. This is why NPC and Coma are getting a penalty. Coma once again went 3 wide here. And we are... Ooh, so we're green still. But Coma went 3 wide, got into CH fan, and then NPC just didn't even break into the corner. And so both of those guys getting a drive-through. Speed getting around the 88. Pink with a 1 second lead on Saturn. Saturn 5 seconds ahead of Izu. And then everybody else 9 to 10 seconds back. So those two serving their drive-through penalties. Pressing the wrong button. Coma plowed in turn 1. I will review. Alright, let's look at Coma's stream here and we'll listen along with him. They're showing each other some good feedback going down the front straightaway.
This is Pink and Saturn up there. I'm gonna try to get my way around now. I think it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and a brake check by the 00. Wow, so this is what happened. Oh, and then Blaze comes in at the last second, says hi. Wow. So that's what it's for. I mean, these two just fighting each other on track. I mean, they're door banging along the front straightaway. Not Izu, sorry, NPC, who has been, I don't think NPC's been the biggest aggressor of the night, and then just brake checks him down the front straightaway, and then Coma just says, all right, well, we're both not going to make the corner. So, crazy turn of events for those two. I wouldn't be too worried about it if I were Coma or NPC. Another caution is to just be expected. Battle for third place coming up. Izu and NPC. Oh my goodness. Izu and TCT. So we'll wait until our next controversy comes up. Like, is you able to pull away from TC? Whoa, TCT. Listen, I honestly would have DNF'd this race myself if I were a driver. I wouldn't want to race this race. I like watching it. I don't like. I think racing this would be just. Oh. CT and Bede gonna be up next to battle. I mean, everyone else is so spread apart. This is really the only sense of a battle. And now TCT able to kind of pull away. Evento catching up to Bede. Someone behind Dark is having a really big issue. It's not Coma, because it's a black car. Oh, Evento diving it in on the inside, puts Bede into the wall a little bit. He tries to take the spot. Such a hard corner to pass, but it's a corner everyone wants to pass in. I think it's Saturn who's having a lot of issues, maybe. I have no idea. This is really the only pack as we... Yeah, I mean, we bring back Long Beach, and Long Beach is back. Man, they're slamming so hard off of those walls. It's only a matter of time until one of them get a really bad wall pop and either go flying... Oh, there goes Evento. Big leg spike for Evento, and we'll drop back. Probably a leg spike from him. Ten, 11. Sorry, the Pink's so far ahead. I thought it was 10 to go. 11 to go. Pink increasing his lead on Saturn. And Izu kind of just hanging out with this group. Can't quite pull away. Although no one can really catch. That's the thing. TCT can catch at a moment, but then fall back at another moment. Same thing with Bede. Well, he's sometimes close to TCT. Other times he's pretty far away. Patron sticking behind this little group, and then same thing with Evento and everybody else. But Bede had a really bad exit. Out of turn 4 or 5. It's out of turn 5. Oh, Evento again. Having another issue. Now it's going to be back with Dark. Like, big time. Laps to go here at Long Beach. 10 laps to go. Last season was when we had a whole bunch of things starting to pop up. Oh, and TCT slammed into the wall out of turn 1. And he drops back behind CH Fan. And now Izu's going to have a ton of breathing room. Bede up to 4th place. Wow, CH really hard into that wall. I mean, I get that. I mean, that's just the fastest way around here, slamming into the wall and bouncing off of it. Jeez, man. 9 to go. Oh, and it sounds like that didn't sound good for TCT, who's now going to be coming up on a Vento. Keep our eye on those two. Oh, CH fan. Oh my goodness, hard into the wall. Dark just had a moment. Dark in the 29, kind of been having just a day, I guess. I don't know. He hasn't been really in any controversy, so that's good for him. But just a little bit wide there in turn 6 and slams into the wall and gets stopped. Vettel having a major lag spike, and he's going to be all alone now. Behind Dark, wow. We'll be able to watch with Dark here. You can see Vento just stopped there, right outside of the corner. 8 laps to go. Let's go through your field. Pink on a 5-second lead over anybody else. Ginty was pleading for a caution, even though that's not what brings out a caution. Vento was driving backwards earlier into a couple of drivers, so, I mean, if that's not a caution, then this isn't. Sorry, going through the field with 7 laps to go. Pink, 4.5 seconds in front of Saturn. Saturn is all alone, just in between Pink and Izu. He said he's probably not going to be able to catch, of course. We still got 7 to go. Caution is always possible. Man, Avento was just furious that there wasn't a caution, but it would have never been a caution. A car, he didn't disconnect. If he disconnected, caution, yes. If he flipped, caution, yeah. But if he just had a huge lag spike and stopped on the racetrack, I mean, NPC had the same incident earlier. That wasn't a caution, so not sure why Avento's so angry that wasn't a caution, because it's not a caution. So let's continue through the field. Avento is just saying, like, is this rack? I mean, come on, grow up, Avento. Izu sitting in 3rd. He's 10 seconds back. Been able to pull away from everyone behind him. Having a pretty good day. Looking to get a podium here as long as we stay green. Of course, it's Long Beach. You never know. Moving on back. Bede and CH Fan still battling for 4th and 5th place. Right now, Bede staying ahead, but as you can see, that can change at any time. CH Fan sitting right behind. Had just a lot of mistakes, especially with that wall right there. Has gotten caught up on that wall so many times. We continue to look back. Maybe not. We'll continue to watch. Well, you know what? Let's just continue to watch this battle. Looks like CH Fan's going to be able to keep on going by. He apologizes for walling Bede. As Bede sends CH Fan, though, right back. So it looks like CH Fan's going to be able to hold on to the spot. Let's continue to look back through the field. Blaze sitting in 6th place. And then TCT not too far behind. These guys just having bad incidents with lag and walls and all that fun stuff. Behind that is going to be a battle between Dark and Avento. Avento just had a bad corner there on turn 11. Dark's kind of been hanging around this spot all day. Avento's been having bad luck, and then with that lag and what he thinks should have been a caution. And then behind Avento is Coma. And now, I mean, Avento's so far back, and Coma's had such a drive that he is right here. Even though he's had a drive-through, he's about to get spots from Avento, as Avento has an abysmal fountain corner. Carousel, whatever you want. So, have to keep an eye on that battle. Let's take a look back at Bede and CH. It looks like CH has been able to keep the spot. We'll watch Bede with 5 laps to go. Now to 4. NPC on his way to get lapped. That shows you how spread out this field is. It's over 30 seconds from Pink to Coma, and NPC isn't one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. So, looks like NPC is going to get lapped here at Long Beach. You know, I mean, I said earlier about Coma and NPC, hey, I wouldn't be worried. No, I'd start to be worried now, because we're 4 laps to go. I mean, a caution could come out at any second, but we've gone this long without one. I'm kind of impressed. It's only a matter of time, though, before we get one. Although, I could say that and we don't get a caution. If NPC does get lapped, it won't really mean anything for him. He'll just get the lucky dog and get the lap right back. As Coma's far, far away from getting lapped. We'll look at the battle back here between Dark, Avento, and Coma. As NPC gets the blue flag, he has to let Pink by. And so far hasn't done it, and there he goes. Probably the smart move to do it before turn 2. Oh, I think Avento is not too happy. He's just slamming the car into the wall at this point. There's no damage in AIRL. Three laps to go at Tsukuba. 3 laps to go at Long Beach. Working his way through the field as best as he can. Had a drive-through after getting into an incident with NPC. Both of them getting a drive-through for a little fight. 2 laps to go. Pink with a 5.5 second lead on Saturn. Izu is 8 seconds back. And just keep on watching. Bede and CH Fan actually might have a battle back here. Bede able to get around CH Fan once again. That puts Bede up into 4th. A good spot for Bede. That's if we can make it the rest of the way without a caution. Pink has to cross the line for this last lap for there to be no more caution and no overtime. Three more corners to go. So finalize this race. I'm surprised we made it this far. Pink down the front straightaway. 1 lap to go at Long Beach. Has a huge advantage over anybody else. Over 5 seconds. Got screwed over at Tsukuba. Was setting up to have a good finish there. 1 at Kansas. And now looking for win number 2 on the season. I mean, Pink was fastest in practice. And, man. So Blaze will, in fact, get an interview tonight. CH Fan able to get by Bede on the last lap. And we're still trying to go through and finish it here. Pink is going to come across, and he's going to win here at Long Beach. What a drive for Pink. Saturn coming by in second, then Izu. CH Fan and Bede are going to be side by side coming across the line. Who's going to get fourth? It's going to be Bede. Oh, Bede maybe not too happy with CH Fan. Vento crosses the line. That just leaves Dark. And there goes everybody across the line. So we kind of watched on our alternate cam. Everyone coming across the line. Where's Pink? Where's Pink? Where is he? Hold on. Where is he? Hold on. What? Okay. Okay. Hold on. What? How did he get over here? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, this was, even though it was super chaotic, this could have been a lot worse. Could have been like last season where the finish was a lot worse. So, I mean, I think this was a pretty good race overall. Pink getting the win. Trying to do burnouts. There he goes. Let's try, and there's not a lot of room. So, Last Rank Motorsports getting another win on the season. Pink getting his second. Most definitely will get him into the chase. In terms of position and points. Looks like maybe you can't do the burnouts. So let's go ahead and let's get Pink up here in the broadcast booth. Pink, you're on a roll, man. Winning in MRL and then now winning here in a dominant fashion at Long Beach. What was the strategy that got you to the front, and how were you able to pull away from everybody?
It was this first 23 laps were so chaotic. But after I got at one restart where I was gonna get to TCT, I kind of knew from there, like I had to take get the lead from TCT, see if I can drive away, and got the lead from TCT, and then I just know I had to be consistent from there, and just ran consistent laps. I did have a bit of lag though. It was it was still laggy. I would freeze from time to time. Like I froze on the front stretch one time, and then I froze on the hairpin one time. So it wasn't without lag. Um, I just had to focus, put in some consistent laps, and we got the win today.
Right, and then this is gonna put you right in perfectly into the chase spot that makes it, I believe, so all 5 S-Rank Motorsports cars are in the chase. Still having a couple of races to go. Are you excited for the All-Star race at Bristol?
Um, am I gonna? The question is, am I gonna be able to even go to the All Star race? Because I think I have a family event that weekend. Let me see.
Oh no, it is next week.
Oh, let's see. I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance. But even if I don't make it, it's just the All Star race.
Right, no big incentive. Well, Pink, anything else to add on for tonight? I mean, congrats on the win. Definitely going to be in the chase now.
Um, good job by Saturn to pull through, get second. Um, I don't know what Coma did to get a drive-through penalty. I was like, "What did you do?" He was like, "Oh, I killed somebody." I was like, "Did they
Yeah,
early break and you killed him, or did you kill him?" He's like, "Oh no, I just killed him." I was like, "Okay."
that's accurate. I can confirm that he did just kill an NPC. I wouldn't say it's undeserved, but um, for either of them. But yeah, well, Pink, congrats on the win. I'll let you go back to the queue. So again, that's Pink. Let's try to find. There he is. I was waiting for this interview yesterday. Let's get Blaze in here. I did promise him an interview. Blaze, do you have a? Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear loud and clear.
All right, Blaze. Starting off pretty fast in qualifying. I think you got third in qualifying. I can't remember. It's so long ago at this
Yep,
point.
it was third.
Third in qualifying. You're up front for a good front half of the race. What kind of happened as the race kind of progressed on for you, and then here at the finish?
I think it's plain and simple. Sort of fell off near the end, as well as a combination of people freaking out, having to turn right and use brakes because holy bumper cars. This shit was horrible. And it's like fucking, it's not even the driver's fault. It's a combination of the drivers and the track. We don't do good in road courses. Like, it's the absolute last thing you should do in a row racing league, period. Because nobody's exactly great at turning right. And I think it definitely showed. Pink and Saturn were pretty good. So congrats to Pink on winning. This race was utter dog shit. People are calling me the fucking problem week in and week out. I could name quite a few people who were a much bigger problem than what I was. It's just fucking stupid that I get pointed at week in, week out for my driving, yet everybody else is driving like a much bigger dick. It's fucking game with Legos. I don't get the purpose of it. Like, it's stupid. If it makes you feel better, you could just go out and touch grass. That's much more peaceful than racing with a bunch of guys who are just living out racing in their favorite motorsport and driving like we do. road courses not recommended here. They are god awful. How to drive, myself included. Sixth place, best finish so far this season. Definitely not happy about it. Could have had a top 5, but like I said, fell off near the end in bumper cars, and stuttering and lag, and all the bullshit that comes with racing. So, you know, you can never have. Not every week can be perfect, but what more can you do about it? You deal with it. You brush yourself on. You move on. You make friends, you make enemies, you shrug it off, whatever. In the end, it's really only yourself that matters anyways. So, not going to be here next weekend for whatever race, but hopefully we can be back and our internet will be graceful and we'll go racing wherever and be back better, hopefully, and get that first top 5, because this is probably the most pitiful season I've ever had. Not very happy about it, but like I said, what more can you do about it?
All right, thank you, Blaze. Put you back up. This Blaze, driver to 28. Let's get Bede up here next. Bede had an interesting race. Where is Bede? Oh, Bede. All the way over here. All right, let's see if we can get Bede in here. All right, Bede, having a pretty good race. I think you definitely needed it. Unofficially 4th. How was the race for you? Because I've gotten kind of mixed answers from everybody. So far, I've only heard it's been kind of bad. Drivers have been kind of bad. But how was it for you?
It was kind of a struggle. It didn't help that I was also lagging on an old Xbox, and I was on Xbox, which I'm not used to. But it was definitely a struggle, especially since I kept making mistakes at the end, and CH was putting pressure on me.
Saw the battle between you and CH for like the last 10 laps. How would you say it is to battle with another car? It looked like it was kind of just send after send after send, and that was really the only way to pass. How was it for racing for you?
I just personally, this counts for me as well. I don't think we were racing properly. I was already frustrated that he came flying out of nowhere at the bridge corner and sent me. I think he said my bad, but I didn't see it.
Coming into the race, you were 8th in points right on the cut line. I mean, it was a good race, but unfortunately for you, Pink and was the winner. What can you do in these next couple of weeks to maybe get yourself back into the chase cut line?
Probably just try my best, try to avoid any other problems. Probably practice more as well.
And anything else to add on for tonight, Bede?
Guess sorry for how I was racing CH.
Thank you, Bede. We'll put you back up. Oh, name cards are on this one too. All right, that was Bede. Oh, do I or do I not? All right, we're gonna do one last quick interview with our pole sitter. The car is on. If you can hear. Let's get Kalma up in here. We're gonna do a quick interview. All right, Kalma, quick interview for you. So what happened between you and NPC to start that little conflict between you two? Because from what we saw, it was just NPC just started to send it into turn 11 and then slam into you. Was that what kind of happened, or was there anything before that?
It was a culmination of a few laps before, but yeah, the main thing was like I would look behind me and he would just like fly into turn 11. And most of the time he missed me, but just seeing that I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I was trying to make a pass on either CH or Evento. I can't remember who was there for that corner. And I got inside of CH. I was starting to make a pass, and NPC just sends the absolute shit at me, forces me to cut across CH's nose, and then for whatever reason is trying to hook me down the carousel. So I started door banging him, and to be honest, I was trying to put him into the wall exiting pit, but I couldn't quite get to him. And then he got in front of me and started brake checking me. So I was like, okay, your fate is sealed. And then that was that, pretty much.
All right, just a little disagreement between a couple of drivers. Pink getting the win, Saturn getting P2. Proud of the team, I'm guessing.
Absolutely, couldn't be happier. I mean, unfortunate that the gap between me and Saturn was so big on the scoreboard. Saturn might have taken the lead with that one, I'm not entirely sure. Pink most definitely secured into the chase by now. He just got to keep showing up. Super proud of him. Definitely a front runner last season, so most definitely deserved for him. Saturn showed great pace, but Pink showing a little bit more of that experience, having already been here. So definitely couldn't be happier with them. TCT also pretty good top 10 finish, finished right ahead of me, and then I finished P8. So could have gone worse. I will apologize for my actions and also for making this race happen. I think a lot of people are not happy that this race happened, the owner included. So doing some reparations from that. I will say, once again, I've said it before, I will say it again, the track itself is completely fine, it's just people don't know how to run it. And I will die on that hill, because practice went completely fine with my team. Evento also came in, snuck in with us, he was doing fine. But yeah, I mean, people just there's so many narrow corners that you would just think would be common sense not to be passing zones. Especially like the fountain. The amount of deaths we had on the fountain for no reason was insane. But yeah, people just, I guess they're just not smart enough to find out where the passing zones are, and they just think it's the whole track. And this track punishes that, and it most definitely did. I think that's going to be the end of Long Beach.
No, I was having a good time.
Probably
I tell you what, I was
for the
having
best.
a good time in the booth. I don't know. I mean, I could tell the drivers were hitting it, but I was having a great time. Junior was having a great time. We loved it. It was a great race for us. So I'm gonna be sad to see this place go because it was such a fun race to watch. But
I mean, I definitely screwed myself over letting my emotions get the best of me with NPC. I was kind of making on a caution, and it almost happened with Evento. I will say people were way too hard on Alpha today, myself included. Actually, I can't even remember what I was bitching at Alpha for. I gotta look back. But Alpha's mad at me, so I'm dealing with that. But a lot of people, Evento included, just no grace given to Alpha.
Never understood that.
With like 14 cars on the field. I will say, the VC just made things more confusing because Alpha speaks, he speaks like this, and it's kind of hard to hear him. And we've got 13 engines, especially during pacing. I have no idea what the hell he's saying. Apparently he's saying it's my fault that I race with sound, but whatever. I'll deal with that later. But yeah, overall, definitely could have been a better race, but people just can't handle the street course, I guess.
Yes, and then final question about Pink. This will put Pink into the chase. So now you have all 5 of your drivers in the chase. I mean, how's that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel great. It's been my goal this entire season, and we finally put it through. The only thing is, Krieger kind of slipping away after not getting, luckily, top DNF'd. He DNF'd right in front of me. He just binned it into the carousel, or out of the fountain, and despawned his car and left. So, no threat from top, so Krieger should be okay. I don't know who was behind him. I think it's like B
Saints.
or Saints. Yeah, I don't think Saints did very well.
Saints even
Actually, I don't even know if Saints showed up. Yeah, I don't think he did.
No,
yeah.
Oh no, he got out in LCQ, right?
Oh, right, yeah. So unfortunate for Krieger, but it shouldn't be too bad for him. But yeah, Pink's just got to keep showing up and get that secured spot. But yeah, overall, couldn't be happier with the team. Wish I could have done better on my personal performance. Got the pole, got fastest lap. Fastest lap doesn't mean anything, but it's just a cool thing to have. Could have done better. But where are we at next week?
All-Star race at Bristol.
Oh, okay. Might be getting moved to Charlotte. Bristol might be unfinished. We don't know yet, so expect that to be changed to Charlotte, but it could not. We'll see. Yeah, pretty good race from the team. So I guess I'll end it off with S rank actually on top for this week, baby.
All right, Goma. Oh, I just put him in the wrong voice chat. in the broadcast. All right. All right. Thank you all for thank you all for watching. Congratulations to Pink for winning here at Long Beach after a chaotic race. The drivers hated it. We loved it, but that's okay. We'll be at Bristol or Charlotte for the All-Star race next week, so stay tuned for that. AIRL may be moving to Saturday, and MRL might be getting moved back to Sunday. We'll see. MRL has been popping off as well. That was an awesome race at Charlotte. You got to go watch that if you haven't already. So that'll wrap it up for me. That'll wrap it up from everyone here. We will see you next week.